What's good, YouTube? It's TJ Live 5, and I'm here doing airport update number 29. And as you can see, um, okay, there's two new models on the airport, and the airport, as you can see, is full of planes right now. There's just a plane at every gate. Space is really becoming an issue. Um, but for now, the airport is just looking awesome, especially this section right here. This Delta section is looking cool now. Alright, so to begin with the update, start over here. With this Delta Airbus A330, which will be going to Amsterdam. And then we'll just move over here to my newest model, right? Delta 767-400. And this one will be headed off to London Heathrow. It's a beautiful plane right there. It's one of my new models. Loving it. I'm in love with that. Delta MD-90, which is going to Detroit. Delta Connection E170, and this one will be going to DCA. Delta 757-200, the second of my two new models, and this one's gonna head off to St. Martin. Then a Delta 757-300, which will be headed off to Atlanta. Over here, we have Virgin Atlantic Airbus A340-600, and this will head off to London Heathrow as well. Then right here, an Airbus A350. It's gonna go back to Toulouse, France. Back to Airbus headquarters. It's gonna go back to Airbus headquarters. Just have it here at the airport one last time, just to show it off. It's a beautiful plane. Can't wait to get one in actual airline's colors, but that'll be in the future. So move on from Concourse C. No. Concourse E. This is Concourse E to Concourse F. Sorry for the odd order, but yeah, this is Concourse F. We have Virgin Atlantic Airbus A320, and this one just arrived from SFO. Then we move over here. We have a Caribbean Airlines 767-300, which will head off to Georgetown, Guyana. Then a Caribbean Airlines 737-800, which is gonna head off to Port of Spain. Just to show that off. It's another of my favorite models right there. And then we have an Emirates Airbus A380, which should head off to Dubai later today. On the taxiway over here, we have a JetBlue Airbus A321, and it's going off to San Juan. And then right behind them, a U.S. Airways Airbus A321 on his way to Charlotte. Then we move on to Concourse D, which is this small part right here. Over here, we have an American 767-300, which is going to go to Sao Paulo. And then American Airlines 757-200, which is going to go to San Juan. And an American Airbus A330-300 is not realistic for JFK/LGA based airport, but still have it in here just because it looks nice, and no real destination that's, accurate. Gotta make it up. So Manchester is what I made up for him, where he'll go. Then we have American 777-300, which is gonna head off to London Heathrow. There's a lot of planes that I have that go to Heathrow. Like in real life, the 777-3 from Kennedy to Heathrow in real life. Virgin Atlantic, the Delta 764, and the British 74. The A380 is not realistic, but I just have it in there because it looks nice. There we have American 777-200 pushing back, and this aircraft will be going to Rio de Janeiro. And at the gate, American 777-200, which will be headed off to Paris Charles de Gaulle. Down here, an American A321, which will head off to San Francisco, no, LAX. It doesn't matter. They use A321's LAX SFO from Kennedy. And we have an American 737-800. Let's get it better angle. 737-800. This will head off to DFW. Then an American MD-80, and this is gonna head off to Chicago O'Hare. Then American A321, which is gonna head out to Phoenix. And an American Airbus A319, which is pushing back on its way to Vegas. This is a fantasy route, because yeah, this is fantasy for now. And we have an American 757-200, which is he's gonna head off to Miami. Concourse B, by the way, right here. The American 737-800, which is gonna head off to Orlando. And the U.S. Airways CRJ-700, which is gonna go to Philly. And over here, American Airbus A319, and this one is gonna head off to again, this one is head off to Charlotte, North Carolina, actually, as well. In real life, from LaGuardia, the repainted U.S. Airways 319s, that's what that'll represent. And again, U.S. Airways Airbus A321, and this is gonna head off to, this just arrived from Phoenix, North Carolina. And then we move on to Concourse A. It's a lot of planes. In the next update, I'm taking some out. This is just too much. Alright, right here at the Triple Jet Bridge, looking real nice. British Airways Airbus A380 is gonna go to London Heathrow. And British Airways 747-400, as mentioned before, is gonna go off to London Heathrow. And a British Airways Airbus A319 to London City. The realistic plane would be the Airbus A380.